Talk, ladies and gentlemen. This is my third and final video I'll be making for April 1st, 2020. On April Fool's Day. Yes, I got a big giant hole in my shirt. I'm sorry. Just if you guys don't want to see no skin, don't look. But ladies and gentlemen, we had AEW, and I think this was a pretty decent AEW this time. They weren't in a big giant arena. It looked like the Performance Center, but they had like a crowd on both sides, because I don't think on the back end had like any room or something. I don't know. They didn't show it. But they had the heels and the faces. Like they had the Guns, Billy Gunn and his son, and maybe Chuck Taylor and Trent or Orange Cassidy, stuff like that. And the heels, Jimmy Havoc, Britt Baker, and Kip Sabian and Ford. It was a pretty decent show, guys. It was a pretty decent show, because we saw that we found out who is going to be in this tournament that starts next week. Next week we're going to have Cody Rhodes versus Shawn Spears. We're going to have Sammy versus Darby Allin. We're going to have Colt Cabana versus the debuting. Well, he debuted tonight, but this is going to be like his second match, maybe. Lance Archer. And the other guy was Dustin Rhodes versus, I forgot who it was. I know Dustin Rhodes is in this match, but I forgot who was in it. And ladies and gentlemen, the match that people have been talking, I want to see a empty arena, no bar match with Jon Moxley. We're going to see that in 2 weeks. We're going to see Jon Moxley go one-on-one with Jake Hager. Like I said, I want to see Jon Moxley in a no-rules match. While this empty arena matches are happening for these couple weeks, I want to see Jon Moxley there, because I know Jon Moxley would do something crazy, and I want to see it. I think everybody else wants to see it. Jon Moxley is a crazy guy. So, yeah, I want to see it. It's going to happen in 2 weeks. We don't know what this title looks like, the TNT Championship. We don't know what it looks like. But I hope it's something. I hope it looks cool. I'm hoping. But ladies and gentlemen, this week we saw the debut of Lance Archer. We saw 2 members of the Minions of the Dark Order. It wasn't Silver or I think Alex. But we get to this right now. We have one half of the Tag Team Champions, Kenny Omega, go one-on-one with Trent. Oh my God, this match was amazing, guys. It was amazing, back and forth. They have 1 minute left, because their time limit's 1 minute left, and ladies and gentlemen, finally ended. They were going everywhere, outside the ring, in the ring. A lot of things were happening in this match, back and forth. Kenny Omega gets the win in 1 minute. One more minute in the time limit. 1 more minute. You hear the announcer, not Justin Roberts. I guess he's too scared of the sickness. But ladies and gentlemen, this Dasha, I guess that's her name, she said 1 more minute, and then he hit his finisher. 1, 2, 3. Kenny Omega gets the win. I enjoyed that match. Awesome. Then we had Cheetah. We had the women's match, the number 1 contender to the women's championship. We don't know we're going to have a women's title match at in these empty arenas at all. They had 1 championship, but it wasn't an AEW title. It was a Mega Triple A's title. So we had Sheeta versus a jobber. I think her name was Anna J, something like that. It was okay match. It was okay. Sheeta gets the win. Good job for her. Britt Baker looked like she wanted to hit somebody with her shoe, because Sheeta got upset because she looked like she was eating dinner now. Miss Britt Baker, she had a sandwich in her hand, and she took off her shoe. It looks like she wanted to beat her with it. I don't know. It was weird. Then we saw the debuts of Lance Archer, a.k.a. Lance Hoyt, from TNA. It was brutal for Marco Stunt. This guy, when he was about to come to the ring, he was marching into the ring, and he knocked out some guy equipment guy, when he was outside of the ring, he got knocked the heck out. And then, ladies and gentlemen, he before the bell rang, he attacked Mr. Marco Stunt before the bell. And then Marco Stunt did a good job with all the flips and running outside the ring and trying to do some punching, suicide dives. It didn't work out. One-handed choke slam, bam! Lance Archer gets the win. No Jake the Snake Roberts. That's supposedly his coach. I guess the legends like Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Jake the Snake Roberts really had to stay away from this because remember the sickness. It's really bad for elders, and they're legends. There's a reason why they're called legends, because they're older and they're like your elders. Cody has to be careful with the elders. I know he's like the boss, and there's other guys being the boss, and they're making sure their elders is safe. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lance Archer wasn't there. He was looked like he was going to do a choke slam onto the concrete outside the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, the Guns, everybody was telling don't do it. He choke slammed Marco Stunt over the barricade onto the faces of the good guys. And even on Orange Cassidy, everybody got knocked out. Marco Stunt went flying over the barricade onto the people. It was amazing. I thought it was pretty cool. It was cool. We have a debut, and they, technically their tag team name guy debuted. We have the Natural Nightmares. My nose itchy. We have the Natural Nightmares, Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall versus Dark Order's minions. They didn't have a name. They were 8 and 9. That's what their name was, 8 and 9. It was an okay match. 8 and 9 looks like they had some wrestling skills, and it was a pretty decent, but the winner of that match was the Natural Nightmares, Dustin and Marshall. Got the win. I guess Brandy Rose is their manager right now? That's pretty decent. Weird, because I'm surprised she wasn't managing her husband. Weird, but okay. It was a pretty decent match. The winner of that match, I just told you who won. And the Assaulted One came out and with his weird white robe, came into the ring. He did not attack Dustin and Marshall, but he did attack 8 or 9, one of them. He powerbombed one of them, and then the other one just went to the corner and says, I'm not part of this. And Brody Lee just left. We had our main event. I thought this was amazing too. It was amazing. It was a tag team match of the guys that will be in the tournament. It would be Cody and Darby Allin versus Sammy and Shawn Spears. I guess the betting wasn't over because they were betting who could hold the suplex longer onto Darby Allin. They were putting $100 in, more 100, and all this stuff. See how long can they hold this suplex. Well, it didn't happen. I guess maybe Shawn Spears won, and then Sammy took the money anyways. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed this match. It was awesome. And then, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God. There's a pole where they, behind the barricade, because this thing is, this arena wasn't big. Like, they don't have a big ramp to get in the ring. It was like, I want to say like NWA's show that's on YouTube. I want to say it looks like that, but it was way smaller. But I thought it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. Like, you don't hear echoes. You don't hear you only hear a little bit of echoes. And it actually felt like there was audience because I know there was sort of audience there, but it still sounded like audience. They were acting like it. They were cheering. But, ladies and gentlemen, what we seen, Darby Allin climbed this pole. He looked like he was like 10 feet away, and then he did his diving off of it, like the coffin finisher. He did that. Oh my God, it was crazy. But before that happened, we saw the heel guys took out Cody. We saw Britt Baker hitting Cody with a shoe. We saw Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc was attacking Cody. And Cody was behind the barricade, and the referee got distracted because of Sammy. But Sammy was about to bring a chair in the ring, and everybody says no. And then it looks like Shawn Spears was about to hit Cody once again with a chair until Darby Allin took the chair, and then Sammy took the chair, and then Shawn Spears did a roll up. 1, 2, 3. Shawn Spears and Sammy gets the win. I thought Cody would win, but I was wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, I guess Darby Allin is upset, so he punched Cody in the face, and that's the end of AEW. I just hurt my hand by doing that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy that they're doing these more empty arenas. I'm happy, and they're getting better and better of them. I'm just hoping next week it's the same building and the same type of audience, or it could be some different people. But I want to see the same thing because I think this week's was better than last week's. It's because in WWE, you hear echo. When they talk or have a match, you hear an echo. I know they don't have any other place to do their match wrestling. They had to do it in the Performance Center, and AEW is looking for all these buildings they could go in because they don't have a Performance Center like WWE does. But I'm liking the small arenas. I know it's a big company, but right now, during the empty arenas, I think the small arenas could be better for the empty arenas. The small arenas would be better for the empty arenas matches. Because I thought this one was awesome. You actually don't have to hear a whole bunch of echo when they are slamming onto the ring, or when you don't even hear them speaking. Or that's like a mic thing. I don't know what it is, but I like this one better. I thought this week was better. We saw some, even the fans was getting used. We saw Colt Cabana on commentary. I think you guys are used to that when he was commentary on Ring of Honor. But I thought it was pretty decent. I thought it was pretty awesome to see. I'm hoping next week is the same way, and 2 weeks with Jon Moxley in his No Holds Barred match. But I'm hoping there's actually something going to happen. I'm hoping this actually stays, or if there's different buildings that they choose, I'm hoping there's small arenas that they could fight. Because it's better. And they have wrestlers as the audience or managers. It doesn't matter. It could be referees. It could be equipment people. But I want to see some like an audience. I know you can't have like 10 people in a room, but you don't need 10 people in this arena. It was small, but I thought it was a decent show. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what Lance Archer did to Marco Stunt. I'm sorry, Marco, but that was funny. What Darby Allin did, it was an awesome show. Let's see what NXT has for us. I would do that tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked it more than I did, oh my God, leave a comment below. Say, I loved it. Let's see how many people does it. I know I don't get a lot of comments. I don't get comments at all. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see if you guys do it. I want to see that you guys watch AEW this week. And if you guys loved it, you guys loved the small arenas, you think this was better than last week's because the sound was better, less echo, better matches that could happen in small arenas now, that they could, like, jump off of things, and it's a smaller place. Like, I think it's smaller. I thought it would be more great to see Jon Moxley in a big arena, empty arena, big, but I think the small one could still work. Like, if they could go backstage, that'd be cool too. I want to see something crazy. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT results, because we know there's a North American title match. Bobby Fish and Velveteen Dream go one-on-one against each other. A gauntlet match to find out who's the final to be in the ladder match next week. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me today. Tyler is out. Bye.